Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick and I'm your instructor. One of the talks that I have at my school, and I have this all the time, people ask me, am I ready to test? Or they say, when should I test? Well, I'll tell you what I do at my school, but you want to remember that all the different schools out there have different ways of testing and different things that they do. Some schools test every 3 months, and you have to be ready for it. And at my school, it's just based on when you're ready. So if you could get through the belt in a couple of months with quality and being able to do everything, fine. If it takes you 4 months, fine. If it takes you 6 months, fine. It's how much work you put into it, you know? So, but the requirements for testing is different at all the different schools. So I'm mainly just going to talk about whether you're ready to do your katas and techniques. All right, so if there's other stuff that you have to do, for example, for my school, we have the written belt tests where you have to pass the written belt test. And all those, by the way, they're free on Kenpo University. So you don't have to sign up or anything. You just go to Kenpo University and you can see all the written tests and all the answers and all the videos to go with it. But, so most schools don't have the written tests, okay? I hope they do. I really hope some of the schools do. But let's get back down to the question of how do you know if you're ready to test? What I tell people is you have to be able to do it when you're practicing at home, whatever it is, a kata, a technique, a set, whatever, 5 times correctly in a row. If you can't do it 5 times correctly in a row, then you're probably going to mess up on your test. That's just something I've noticed over the 30 plus years I've been teaching. All right. So most people say, oh, I did it perfect when you weren't standing in front of me. You know, so all my students are like, yeah, I can do this unless you're watching. Well, if you could do it 5 times in a row without making a mistake, that's all your katas, your sets, and your techniques. Then when your instructor's in front of you, looking right at you while you're testing, you'll probably be able to do it no problem. And again, I don't know how other schools do it. I make everybody do all their katas 3 times. Once just might be lucky. So I want to see it a few times. I want them to do all their techniques at least 3 times because, again, you might get lucky once. I want to make sure that my students can actually do the material, all right? Or the sets, whatever, same thing, if they're doing a set. So we have to do all our techniques 3 times. We have to do our katas 3 times when you're going through it. And that's why I say if you could do it 5 times in a row, you'll probably be able to do it 3 times in a row when I'm watching or when your instructor's watching you, okay? So that is the answer that I give people, all right? Now, if you're in a timed school and you're coming up on your 3-month mark and you're getting ready to test, work harder. You know, if you don't have it 5 times good, work harder. That's all there is to it. It's self-defense. It's not what anybody else can do. It's what can you do. So if you want to be able to defend yourself, you have to put the work in. Nobody else can do it for you. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but I would be interested just to let you know and hearing from other school owners saying, hey, this is how we test people, or this is how we run tests. I know some people, if you're working on brown belt, you have to do all the material from yellow up to brown. Some people, if you're doing brown belt, you just have to do the brown material. So if you want to, whether you're a school owner or not, if you want to talk to me and let me know how you test or how you do things, leave a comment, okay? And don't forget, I'm trying to do these for you guys. So help me out here a little bit. Subscribe, share this with other people, hit the like down below. All right? I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. So give me a hand. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.